I'm Sydney Wicker here in Waco with all of your highlights from Week 6 across Central Texas. Let's jump right into it. Starting off with Midway and Shoemaker battling it out, two teams with a ton of depth and talent, and that was on display pretty early on. It was the Gray Wolves who find the end zone first. Even our reporter Madison Palumbo getting juked out here on this play. Let's check it out. Brandon Brown here, Jr., who's going to come away with it, and it's all green turf ahead for him as he makes his way in, selling with his teammates in the end zone, and they'll lift up 6-0 Shoemaker. They do miss the extra point though, so that would be the score in the first quarter. Doesn't take long for Midway to respond though. It's Lathan Wissington who gets his first touchdown of the night for the Panthers, doing what he does best, plowing his way into the end zone. 7-6 Midway. The Panthers end up getting the ball back, but they come up short for a touchdown, so they settle for a field goal and the refs say it's good. So it's 10-7 Midway here late in the first. The Gray Wolves back at it now. Damani Dale Addison hands it off to Brown Jr. and he strikes again. That's two touchdowns for Brown Jr. right there, and he's letting the camera know what's up, as he should. 13-10 Shoemaker now. Midway though with the comeback as Andrew McNair finds wide receiver Hayden Brock, who punches it in. Another 7 for Midway. It's 7-13 now Panthers in the middle of the second quarter. We've got a back and forth battle going on here if you couldn't tell. Shoemaker is going to act fast. They do the exact same thing. This time it's Dale Addison scoping out the end zone to find his wide receiver Jamal Polite Jr., who catches the low catch, his first of the night. 19-7 Shoemaker. Before the half, Lathan Wissington doing it again, adding more points to the board. The Panthers just unstoppable. 38-19 at the half. The Panthers spoiled the Wolves' perfect season in this one. The final score 66-47 Midway. Let's head over to Leo Buckley Stadium now. Harker Heights and Killeen going head-to-head, and it was homecoming night, so that meant the mums and everybody was out at this game too. First play of the game, Ruse on offense. It's D'Angelo Ingram under center. He launches this one up, but the Knights, Hudson Hanover there with the steal. He will get stopped just short of the end zone, and here comes the Knights offense ready to attack. Quarterback Hudson Humble going to hand this one off to Jalen Mason, who rushes into the end zone, and that's 6 for the Harker Heights Knights. He silences the Ruse, but the crowd getting all pumped up for this one. Later in the first, it's Knights at 14-0. Now Ingram going to roll out of the pocket. This time it's Jordan Loney here for the steal. That's another Knights turnover right there. Knights would capitalize off of it too before long. We'll see Hudson Humble dish this one out to Ryan Taylor, who avoids the tackle and cuts around to sprint his way into the end zone. Harker Heights running away with this one, 21-0 all in the first quarter alone. Their defense with 5 turnovers in the first half alone also. This game would end up being all Knights. The final score 45-15. Chilton heading up the road to take on Mart. Both teams standing together in a fight against cancer this week with an awesome banner. Early on in this one, it's Chilton quarterback Marnico Thomas Jr. looking for an open receiver, but he's got nobody, so he takes off and lays a boom while he's at it onto the defender as he picks up a huge gain for the Pirates later on that drive. 3rd and goal, Xavier Taylor takes the direct snap for a Pirate touchdown. Martin getting ahead on offense now. It's quarterback Elijah Johnson looking deep for a big play, and it's tipped off by Ahmad Scott, who makes the incredible catch for a huge gain. Mart threatening in the red zone. Now Johnson looking for his guy in this one, picked off by Thomas Jr., who runs it back for a huge Pirate game. And this one, all Pirates, 34-0. The final score is they improved to 5-0 on the season. All right, the Frost Polar Bears in Meridian to face the Yellow Jackets. Frost 4-0 for the first time in 9 years coming into this one. The blue and white with a little something extra to play for. And Meridian looking for their 2nd district win on homecoming night. Let's get right into the action. The Polar Bears start with the ball, but their drive is cut short. Quarterback Edwin Alvarado fumbles the ball, and the Yellow Jackets swarm all over it. You can see the defensive lineman Luis Ramirez all pumped up about that turnover, as he should be. Now with the ball in great field position, quarterback Garrett Pope hands it off to running back Brandon Allen, and he breaks through the ice, putting those guys on skates, running in for 6. You can see his excitement there as he rushes into the end zone. Now Frost looking to put some points on the board. The Polar Bears drive down the field, and it's the QB keeper to get the job done. Alvarado runs into the end zone to tie this game up at 7-all. Great answer here as Frost able to pull away with this one. The final score 38-14. Well, Valley Mills was taking on the Axtell Longhorns. Both teams coming into this game 4-1 and hoping to stay on top of the district standings. Only one team could do it, though. The Longhorns defense staying aggressive in this one. First quarter, after a couple of drives, those were stalled out, so we'd finally see Levi Leathers scrambling to find a receiver, but he's going to take it in himself instead. He walks in untouched, 7-0 Longhorns. Then second quarter, we'd see more stalled drives, but finally before long, it's Leathers again, this time launching it to wide receiver AJ Fetch, who extends the lead 14-0. Now here's where the defense really came into play. Jay-Sean Johnson with the handoff, but he's smothered by the Longhorns. The ball comes loose, and it's linebacker Jesse Hernandez there for the Longhorns to put them in great field position to take over 21-0. And if it wasn't bad enough, Eagles quarterback Blind Griner forced to scramble. He launches it thinking he's got an open receiver, but no, it's just the Longhorns there. Before long, Leathers fakes the handoff. His running back scrambles. He's got his favorite target of the night, AJ Fetch. Once again, another touchdown for those two, making it 28-0 going into the half. This one would stay all Longhorns. The final score 35-7. That's Axtell's 4th win this season, where they've only allowed 1 touchdown. A crosstown rivalry going on in 6-man football as Mount Calm visiting Coolidge. Quarterback Devonto Johnson drops back and throws up a prayer, but it's not answered, rather than intercepted by the Panthers. Yellow Jackets looking for a response now, and they would get one as Jacoby Brown gets to the quarterback for a huge Coolidge play right there. Wow. Laying him out. Yellow Jackets on offense now, and Johnson takes the pitch, runs it in for a Coolidge touchdown. A huge response following the turnover for him. Yellow Jackets win big in this one. The final score 56-26. And what a showdown we had on Thursday night. Lorena taking on undefeated Lampasas, and the Badgers making it clear that they were the undefeated team coming into this one, scoring on the opening kickoff. We'll start things off with Lorena, though. Quarterback Jackson Blancett finds wide receiver Zachary Espinoza down the field with the perfect pass, and he's got Greengrass ahead. He stumbles into the end zone at 7-7, all tied up in the first. Lampasas says, yeah, not for long, though. Quarterback Bryson Roberts hands it off to Wesley Stevens, and Stevens is off for the races. Check that out. No one's catching him. Look at him go. 14-7. Lampasas still in the first quarter. Truly a game of back and forth when it comes to touchdowns, because Blancett responding once again. But this time it's running back Brody De Leon who makes the catch and does a somersault into the end zone. A big celly there. And it's all tied up again at Leopard Field. 14-14 late in the first. Lampasas gets the ball back. I bet you can guess what's going on here. Roberts gonna launch it down the field because he has a wide open Sean Roberts there who makes the catch. He'll sprint his way into the end zone. The seesaw battle never ending here in Lorena. 21-14 Lampasas now. Are you getting the hang of it? Because we've got another touchdown for you. Don't worry, we're not leaving it out. The Blancett-De Leon duo does it again for another TD. Try saying that 3 times fast. Blancett handing it off here. This kid just rolling in. This one all tied up 21 all. Another pair of touchdowns would make it 28 all heading into the half. It would stay close until the second quarter. A pick in the end zone helps avoid overtime as Lampasas stays perfect. The final score 42-35 Badgers. Those are your highlights from week 6 across Central Texas.